that this is the location where you will have the main bootstrap file. So go to src. In src, so styles.css, styles.css, src styles.css, that is styles.css. And here we have to import, go to styles.css and import bootstrap core file, bootstrap core file. You have to import the bootstrap core file here. So here what we have to do is import, and in the quotes we have to mention the path. Currently we are in app folder, src folder. Styles is in src folder. Come out of that folder, means .. in that node modules, in that bootstrap, in that dist, in that css, in that bootstrap.css, that's the file you have to link. So this is how you have to import. Remember, you can import different types of files. This is bootstrap file. And generally for development process, we use a lot of symbols also, icons and symbols. Those icons and symbols are present in a special library called Font Awesome. We can use that Font Awesome also. So we can get that and we can add that also here. But you need to learn how to download Font Awesome, how to copy and use Font Awesome. So that is a special library. Actually, currently Bootstrap version is 4.5, latest version. In early version, Bootstrap 3 version, we have symbols, related fonts are available. But in Bootstrap 4, they are excluded. That means they are no longer available. That's the reason people who want symbols, special symbols and icons, they have to depend on a special library called Font Awesome. I will show you that also. Currently, first we have to import this. We have to import in this file. You have to import this. This is the code you have to write in that file. That means you have to import this line. You can import any number of files. There is another method. You can do it here, or you can go to angular.json file. In angular.json file, you can observe here. So here you can see in angular.json, it is asking for styles. In styles, there is src styles.css. That means it is using that styles CSS file. Here directly you can add your file. But generally, if I add the file here, then problem is number of requests will increase. If I am adding all the files in styles.css and I use that styles.css here, then it is good. This mechanism is called bundling. Bundling means with one request, you can access several files. Because what we are doing in this one file, we are adding multiple CSS. We are importing multiple CSS. Means with one request, all files will come. That is called bundling actually. That is the right way to do. Otherwise, individually you can write here. That means you can put a comma and here you can add your styles. That is node underscore modules, bootstrap, dist, CSS. But that becomes very complex because the application needs a special request every time, a new request for every time. That's the reason better go with this technique. This is the better way. Okay, I will save this now. Now bootstrap is included into your project. Once bootstrap is included into project, observe here in the design, some changes happened. Some changes happened in the fonts actually. Now, if I want appearance for login, let's go to login HTML. So yesterday we designed login HTML. In login HTML, you see login CSS is there. In login CSS, box shadow button style, I will remove the button style. I'll remove the button style. Okay, now you can see the button style is removed, then it will be normal. Now what I can do here is, let's go to the HTML file. In HTML file, directly I can apply the bootstrap CSS here. What is that bootstrap CSS classes? You know, for example, for text box, we can use a class called form control. For password, you can use a class called form control. And for button, I will use the class as btn and btn primary and btn block. These are the classes for button. And obviously you can see these are all bootstrap classes. Ready-made effects are present. Your appearance will change. Now you can see your text boxes with rounded corners, your button with predefined effects. That's good. That is the better way of defining effects, right? And wherever data terms are present, you can see it is data term is converted into bold. So, and text box, you know, you can change, suppose it is btn some danger. You have ready-made classes, you can apply them. It will apply that. So it is better to import and configure and use bootstrap. So that is one option. Another thing is, while designing the UI, to make the UI with symbols and special characters, usually we use another library for our Angular projects. People who know about general designing of interface, because Angular developer means completely involved in designing the UI and consuming, interacting with the data coming from server side. So presentation also very important for the people who are dealing with Angular, right? That is the main, because in interviews also, when you attend companies, generally at fresher level, they give some tasks and they say that design this and send us. They will give you 2 days time, 1-2 days time, and they will say that go home. We will send you an email. In the email, one link they will give. That link contains data. That is their API. Data comes from there. And they will give you screenshots. And they will say that design this and send us. In that screenshots, you will find filtering, sorting, presenting data, pulling the data from APIs and all. That means not only just understanding the logic, preparing the presentation also important for Angular developer. So that's the reason you need to know some basic things how to handle it. Okay. So this is one bootstrap.